We live in a society where our elites are outside of the society that they create. They are not affected by the decisions that they make. They don't have to use the infrastructures that they create. They create bad airports, they take private jets. They create bad hospitals, they take private hospitals or go abroad for international care. Create bad schools, they send their children somewhere else. So for them, Nigeria has always been, and this is something that we have to understand, and that's why we must be historical people. I don't like people that say, I don't like history. History is in the past. Well, you learned to read in the past. You learned to walk in the past. Can you abandon those things?
Exactly.
How will you be today if you suddenly say, I learned how to walk in the past. Everything in the past, if you abandon your past, you suddenly become a child. A childlike, not a child. You be an adult that's a childlike.
Yes.
Because it means all the things you've learned, all the skills you've acquired, everything is in the past. So let it go with the past, right? Anybody that is not historical is a child. That is how it is. You're a child in the world. And we are not historical, mainly also because we are programmed not to be. So we do not understand the role that the so-called elite in Africa have always played. Africa for them is an exchange, has always been a means to exchange. In this, my father's street, let me see, there's a hotel, but there's no club, but there's this museum, which kind of has a club, bar upstairs.
No,
on my street,
there's two houses.
There's a bar. Yes. Okay, exactly. So on my street, there are about 4 hotels, 2 clubs. On Allen Avenue, on every street in Lagos, there's almost a hotel, nightclub. So I want people to stop blaming the victim. Big Brother is where it is because of the investment that is put on it. Mm-hmm. And it is designed by certain people to be that way. The same people that designed Big Brother could have designed it to be a show where young people discuss the issues of the country and come up with solutions. And other young people or viewers can vote on the best solution. From there, that means people are going from entertainment to solutions and national development. They're investing in solutions for national development. So it's the same people that designed it, that refused to design it that way, And they're the same people that invest in the clubs and invest in the hotels, And if these same people invested in libraries the way they invested in hotels, there'll be a library on every street.
Very true.
That means they're investing in knowledge and national development. For them, it's a different thing. They want to extract. They want to create the avenues to extract. So this is all young people have to engage with. It's not as if they are building libraries and young people are refusing to go. It's not as if they are creating educational centers, youth centers, sports centers, community centers, and young people are refusing to engage. Except you just want young people to not be young anymore, to sit down in their house all day, and not experience their society. Then you can blame them for engaging with what is put in front of them. You understand? The issue with Nigeria, I will say it again, is the professional adults who, instead of demanding the right country, decide to behave like children, decide not to grow up, want to do the latest dance, want to wear the best clothes like children, want to also go to the nightclubs with the children, want to also do what kids are supposed to be doing, not understanding that we are grown-ups.
So how do we change that narrative?
Well, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not in the business of also telling people what to do. No, it's serious. I'm serious. It's not the kids. It's the adults refusing to grow up. Commissioners, governors are doing TikTok challenge. George Weah, I'm not joking. He was doing Buga challenge on TikTok. Do you think there are not challenges in America for Joe Biden to engage with? But that will be the day anybody will lose any kind of respect for him. In a country with all the problems you are facing, you have time. They'll be watching football, going to club, party. Look at the Oni of Ife. You can't do a party without him being there. He's there.
Welcome to the traditional.
Front and center.
Welcome to the traditional rulers.
This is the issue with Africa. Is not young people being young. All this youth noise. You're lying. Youth is not an ideology. Youth is a demographic. It's not an ideology. Youth has never made anything happen. Show me a country that was built by young people. Show me. Every nation is built by the strength of the young and the experience of the old. Where the old is negating their experience and their responsibility to put pressure on the youth to decide the course of the country, this is another travesty that we are perpetuating on young people in this country. So I mean, until we are really ready to look in the mirror and tell ourselves the truth, it is the older generation, the professionals, who are refusing to grow up. That is the problem here, not young people being young.